Hey guys, it's All Things Disney, and today I'm back again to show you how to create this cute little storm charm from Marvel on the Rainbow Loom. She's from the X-Men, and I really love how she came out. She's a little more complicated than you would think for, like most characters I've been making are pretty easy, but she is a little more complicated, but when she turns out, I just think she looks totally worth it. She has her cape, and I really love how it came out, and her hair. I kind of made it thicker than any other hair I've made before. And then she has her little headpiece or crown or whatever you want to call it. So she is a little complicated, but she's totally worth it in the end. I already have 3 Marvel characters on my channel, which is 2 tutorials because 2 of them are the same tutorial. So I have Sam Wilson, Captain America, and then Captain America and American Dream, which are the same thing. So they're already on my channel, so you can find all 3 of these on my channel already. And then I will be making 2 more Rainbow Loom Marvel characters, not including Storm in the future. So in the next few days or weeks, I don't really know, but I will be making 2 more characters because I want to get on to different characters because I don't want to stick with Marvel, even though I may do more Marvel characters in the future. These are all I'm going to be doing now. So I will also be doing Thing soon, and he's so cute and basic, and I really love how he came out, and Thing is from the Fantastic Four, and this is more comic-based than any of the movies. Then I made Rocket Raccoon and this mini Groot, and I love this mini Groot. He's so small and cute, and he has his little arms are just this one band, and then there's Rocket holding Groot, and I love both of them, and they're both so easy. It looks harder than it probably looks harder than it seems, but it is actually pretty easy to make these 2. So, and Thing is so basic. So Thing should be next, and then I'll do Rocket and Groot. So, and they're from Guardians of the Galaxy. So enough talking, let's get on to the supplies you'll need to create Storm. So the supplies you'll need to create Storm are 1 Rainbow Loom set up in the staggered configuration with the red arrow facing towards you, 1 Rainbow Loom hook, as you can see here that I'm using the metal tipped hook, and then you will be needing 4 main Rainbow Loom band colors. So you're going to need about 32 white bands, about 27 skin tone bands, about 32 black bands, and about 10 gold bands. So those are just the estimates for what you will need. And I'm using the Jelly Gold today, and all the other colors are from the Opaques, collection, I guess, if you want to call it that, from Rainbow Loom, and then the skin tone is from the mixed skin tone pack. So, then you can grab your supplies, and we can get ready to make Storm. So we're going to start out at the top of her head. So you're going to take 1 hair color band, which is white, and go down from the top center peg to the one underneath it. Then we're going to go diagonally from the center down to the left side with double white bands, and then diagonally to the right side with double white bands. Now, before we continue on to the rest of the body, we're going to add on the hair now. So we're just going to go down the loom with single bands 4 times on each row, and these will be under the face, so you might not understand what I mean right now, but you'll understand later. So on the left side, I'm going to go down once, twice, 3 times, and then 4 times with 1 single white band. So just single white bands for the hair. And I'm using 4 lengths for the hair, but you can do whatever you like. And I tried making the hair on top of the face as if she were facing down, but it just didn't work. So this is the way that it works, so you can just do this. You might not understand what I'm doing, but you'll, like I said before, you'll get it later on. So then you just go down 4 times with single bands, so 4 bands per row, just going down on each row. Like that. Then once you have this, we're going to go down again with 4 bands on the right and left side. So only the right and left side. Just go down over them, because the hair is a little fuller than any other hair that I've made, because it's 5 lengths, and I didn't want to have to use 2 looms because I know some of you don't have 2 looms, so this is the way to do it with just 1 loom. So you're just going to go down 4 times again on the left and right side, but not the center. You can leave that alone. So now we're going to add on our triangle bands, and you're just going to take one and on the bottom make a triangle, then bring the bottom part up like that. Then we're going to make 3 more triangles above them like that, just over all the bands. So now you're going to take out your hook, and we're hooking the hair before the body. So then we're going to go back and place the body after the hair, so it'll be over the hair. But starting on the left and right sides, we're just going to take that top white band only. We're going to hook up the whole top row, so only the top bands, which are like the extensions to the hair. So just hook up only the top. So it should look like this. So we still have our bottom row untouched. Then once you've done that, you're just going to want to slightly move them to the side. So you just grab it and bring it to the side like that. So I just take it from the bottom and bring it to the side. So now they're kind of out of the way. And you just should look like this now. So now we're going to repeat that for the other side. So on the right side, you just go in, grab only the top bands, and bring them up the whole way. Like that. Then we're going to take the bottom part, starting on the third peg down, and just bring it to the side. So I'm going here the cap band and just bringing it down. So now we have this. So now we can just hook like a normal triple single. So just starting in the middle, just bring up all the bands. And then on the sides, we just do the same thing. So on the sides, like we did with the first row, just bring the single bands up. This time there's only one band on each row, so that's good. So just go under and bring the bottom one up. The most complicated part of the hair is probably those extensions, but otherwise it's pretty easy. And we're pretty much ignoring that those other 2 lengths of hair are there, but it'll just make the hair more wide and will add the full effect. So then once you've hooked up all the rows, we're not going to hook up the diagonal, so just hook up the rows, and then we have our hair done. So now we can start with the body. So we're just going to start with double white bands and going down once on each side, like that. So we're going right over the hair. So then you're going to take your other double bands and go down once on the other side, so right over the others. You can kind of push down the hair as far as you can. So just ignore the hair was even ever there and just go right over it. So as you would do for a normal character, just pretend the hair is in the back of the face and we're just doing the body. So now in the center, we're going to go down 2 times with double skin tone bands. Like that. And then on each of the sides, we're going to go down diagonally in with double skin tone bands as well. Like that. So now we have our face pretty much done, and we're going to take another double skin tone and go down once from the center peg down to the one underneath it, still going right over the hair, just ignoring it. Then you're going to take another double skin tone bands and go diagonally from the center peg to the one underneath it to the left, and the same going to the right, like that. And then we're going to go down once more in the center with double skin tone bands, but then that's it for now. Then you're going to go down twice on each side with double black bands. Oh wait, sorry, before you do that, we're going to place our gold bands. So you're going to go diagonally from the left side into the center with double of your gold bands. And you can use LE gold or any other gold, but I'm using the jelly gold as I said before. So just go diagonally from each side like that. So now you have this kind of like diamond-y shape on the body. So we have our first 3 skin tones, then our gold going from the left side in and the right side in. Now we can continue on with our black, so we're just going to go down once, or twice actually, with double bands on each side. And now you should be moving past the hair and you don't really have to worry about it anymore. Like that. Then in the center, we're just going to go down once with one black band. Not one, but 2 double black bands. Just go down once. Then on each side for the legs, we're just going to take double skin tone and go down once. Like that. Then you're just going to take one black band and twist around each bottom peg 2 times, creating 3 loops. Like that. So now your body and hair should look like this. So we have our head moving down to our body. For her cape, since it's so unique, we're not going to be making it on the loom. It's actually off the loom, so that's a finishing detail that we're going to add on later, as well as her little cuffs that attach the cape to her body, as well as the little tiara or headpiece. So all we have to do now is just add on the triangle bands, and then that's it for the loom and the arms. So I forgot about the arms. So we're going to make the arms now. We're just going to take out your hook, twist one skin tone band on the tip of your hook 2 times, creating 3 loops. Then you're going to take double bands, place them on the tip of your hook, slide on the loops, bring both ends back over, and then place it down on the 5th peg down from the top. Like that. Then we're going to do the same for the other arm. Twist one skin tone around the tip of your hook 2 times, creating 3 loops. Grab a double, slide on the loops, bring both ends over, and then take this off onto your loom. So place this down on the opposite peg. So now we have all our skin tone bands and our black bands, and everything is done except for the triangle bands. So we're just going to make 2 triangles on the body with 1 single black band each time. Like that. And on the bottom one, just bring the bottom part up, like that. And then for the head, we're just going to, before we place on our triangle band, take out 2 black bands, one at a time, twist around the tip of your hook 3 times, creating 4 loops, squish it down, and do the same for the other one. Like that. And then you're going to take 1 more skin tone band, place it on the tip of your hook, and slide on the loops. So then do that on both of them, like that. And then just stretch this band from the 3rd peg down from the left side to the one on the right side. So then your eyes should be a little squished. So just stretch them, not really stretch, but separate them with either your hands or your hook. And then with your hands or your hook, just grab the top part of that band in the center and bring it up to the center. Like that. So now we have everything done that we have to do on the loom, so we're going to start with the hooking process. So in the center, we're just going to grab those bottom 2 and bring them up and then stop there. On each of the sides, we're going to go in, tap band, grab the bottom 2 skin tones, bring them up, then go under the triangle, bring the bottom 2 blacks up, then go in, and then here you are going to have to watch out for the bottom white bands, which adds a little bit of trickiness, but you're just going to bring the bottom 2 black bands up, only the black bands, or not really bottom 2, but middle 2 black bands, I guess, because we're starting to have our white bands underneath again. So that is kind of hard to work with, but you just have to keep on going and ignore the white bands down there. So you're only going up to this, you're only going straight, not diagonally yet for the right side, and then the same for the left side. So go under, bottom 2, bring them up, go under, bring the bottom 2 up, then go under and bring the bottom 2 up, but then watch out for the white bands, like that. And then in the center where we left off, we should have our 2 gold bands. So grab the top 2 and bring them diagonally to the right side, then go in and grab the next top 2, bring them diagonally to the left side, like that. Then just go in and grab the last 2 and bring them up. So then on each side, we're going to go under everything and grab just the bottom-ish 2 brown bands, which is a little tricky, so you have to go under the arms and just grab those 2 brown bands, but not any of the white bands, which I have trouble with too, so. I'm going to hold my little arm out so that I can go under and find those 2 bands and then bring them in. Because it's pretty tricky to find them, especially right here where the hair is. So then go under everything and just grab those bottom 2. You may want to pull the bottom 2 from the side or pull the arms out just so that you can find where they are. You can use whatever way you want to find them. Like that. So then we have our body done. Then we're going to go in and grab the neck bands, which the middle is always easier. So just go in and grab the bottom 2 and bring them up. So then once you've reached there, we're going to go in and grab the top 2 skin tone, and we're going to bring them diagonally to the right. Then grab the top 2 skin tone and bring them diagonally to the left. Like that. Then we're going to go in the middle, grab the bottom 2 and bring them up. Then grab the next 2, bring them up, like that. And then on each side, we're just going to go under and grab only the top 2 of our white bands. And then do the same on the other side, so go under everything. Just grab those white bands that should be the top 2 white bands out of all of them. So now we have our loom, and it should look like this. So now we're going to go in each side, grab only the bottom 2 white bands and bring them diagonally in. So that's for both sides, and that will secure the hair and the body together so that the hair doesn't fall out and the body doesn't fall out either. So then we're just going to go under everything, grab that bottom single white band, bring it up, then from the outside grab the bottom part of that white band, bring it up and over the peg and pull on it to tighten. So now we have the completed storm on the loom, even though we do have to add a bit of some finishing touches on the end. So you can just start taking her off. So you have to take off the hair and the body. So I just go under everything and bring it all up. Off. So now I'm going to move my loom to the side, and then we have our storm. So now we just need a little bit of stretching, and I don't know what this random band is. I'll go cut that out after the video, but you just want to stretch her out. Just do whatever you want to her. And then once you've done stretching her, you can add on the extensions. So I'll be right back to show you how to do those. So we're going to start with the cape, the interesting cape, but before we even do that, we're just going to take this one band, slip knot. If you want to hide it, just go through some hair, go through some, and just pull it through. Then you can keep hiding it, but that's all I'm going to do. So now we have our slip knot hidden, and we can add on the cape. So you're going to flip her to the side that you don't like. I'm kind of going to flip her hair up just so that it's a little less distracting. And really, there's only one side that looks good and that you can have because the hair is on one side. So, so really, it's not the side you don't like, it's a side that's not usable. So when we get to the cape, we're just going to go through with your hook all 4 of these gold bands, and so it should look like this. So just go through all 4, and I went through some black bands as well. Just go through all of those. Then we're going to take double black bands, place them on the tip of your hook and slide them through the gold and over, then do that again. Like that. So now we have this. So then we are going to take 1 gold and 1 black band, And we're going to do this twice, so place them both on your hook, slide on the loops, and bring them back over, then do the same again. Like that. And then we're going to take one more gold band, place it on the tip of your hook, and tie a slip knot. Like that. So then we have to do the other side of the cape. So we're going to go back through that second black loop, go through all 4 of those bands, and then we're just going to start with our 1 gold and 1 black band. So let me grab those and then just place them on the tip of your hook, slide on the loops to bring them back over. So we're going 2 ways this time. So now it's 2 directions. Then do the same again, like that. And one of my blacks fell apart. So do it again like that, and then we're going to add on our slip knot. And I had to go get another gold band, so I'm sorry, but then you're going to add on your slip knot and tie it. So now we have these 2 ends of our cape, which will each attach to her arm. So each of these slip knots we're going to wrap around once around each of her arms, and those will create her cuffs. So the cape and the cuffs are really connected. And I can't really show you me as I'm doing this because it's a little, my fingers are everywhere, so I just, then you should have this. Mine looks a little scrunchy and weird, but I can always fix that later. I'm just going to take the other side as well and just twist it around once. So then you have both of your cuffs and your cape. So on the back, the cape should look like this. And then we have our cuffs in the front as well. So that's really cool, and I love how that came out. So then we're going to do our last finishing detail, and you're going to add on that little tiara-ish headpiece. So we're going to start on this end right here, so the furthest white bands, and go through those. Then take 1 black band, slide it through the loops and back over like that. Then go through your next white bands, grab another black band, pull it through the loops. Then you can pull it through all the other loops, so it's kind of like Loom-a-Groovy-ish. Just pull it through all 3 of those actually, all the other loops. Then go through the next black bands, take another, pull it through, bring it back over, and then pull that one last one through the other 2. Then do the same for the last one. So take 1 black band, pull it through, bring it back over, then pull it through the others, and then just go take this 1 band, and if you want you can take another black band, but I'm just going to take this 1 extra black band and just go through these white bands and then just pull it through the back. Like that. So now it's just hidden, and then you can just go through some more bands and hide it better. Like that. So now we have everything done. And my thing came loose again, but I'm just going to hide that after the video. So now you have your storm done, and I really do love how she came out, and already my headpiece is falling apart. But now your storm should look like that, and now you're done. So you can keep on adjusting her however you like, but I think that is perfectly fine. So thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and you can check out my Marvel tutorials already and my upcoming ones for Thing and Rocket with Groot. And I really love all of them, so stay tuned for more, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.